Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we are looking at the Marvel Legends Toys R Us exclusive Guardians of the Galaxy Groot. Note that it doesn't say Volume 2 for Guardians of the Galaxy, so I can only assume that this is the Guardians of the Galaxy 1 Groot, which is interesting because he didn't have the young version of him in that movie, just the pot one at the very end. So I'm not sure what's up. Are we going to get another Groot? Are we not? Maybe they said something at Toy Fair. I haven't done all my rounds on that yet. We'll see. But anyway, this is a new Groot, which is basically the same Groot as before, but we're going to look at it anyway. So let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. Okay, this guy stands just about 23 centimeters tall to the top of his head, which makes him just about 9 inches, almost exactly. And like I said, it's basically the exact same Groot, except this time we have a happy face rather than a sad face. It's molded in this brown plastic with a darker brown wash over it, so it does give it some nice texturing. And they did some green dry brushing here and there to look like moss, I guess. And it looks pretty good where it is. We have a lot throughout the torso and head. A little bit on the upper arm right here in one big streak, a little bit right here, a little bit throughout the arm and leg, and then not much on this leg at all from the lower leg, and only a little bit on the foot right here. So they did put some on the back though, so that's good, but otherwise it's a little sporadic. Sporadic's not the right word, sparse is the word I'm looking for. It's not bad though, it looks pretty good. I will say I do like the face paint. I think they did a good job with that smile and the eyes on there. Looks pretty clean. I like that. The eyes stand out nicely, so that's pretty cool. Sculpt on the face is also pretty nice. Before we talk about the figure anymore, though, let's talk accessories, which I guess they're technically not really accessories. They're just more figures, officially. But we do have the baby Groot in the pot, which does have a nice little sculpt for it and a nice little smile on his face and some clean paint, so that's good. Though the pot, I don't know if it's because it's white or what, but it looks like coffee to me, like bubbling coffee, but obviously it's dirt, and that's okay. It looks good enough. And then we have the young Groot, or Kid Groot, or whatever it's going to be officially called, and it looks pretty good. It does have nice big flat feet, so it stands pretty well, and the paint job is not too bad. It's good enough, so it's a nice addition to the collection if you're into that sort of thing, so that's pretty cool. Now, as far as the main figure goes, there's not much new to talk about. There are a few things I'm going to mention again because they didn't fix them, but otherwise it is what it was before. So the head, it's on a ball peg, and the ball peg is really far forward in the head, so it looks like he has no chin or anything. It's all just one thing. I know he's a big tree guy, and he's not supposed to have human features, but the way the articulation is, it's not great. If the ball peg was farther back, which actually would push the head farther forward, it would have much better range, and you could actually make him look down. As it is, he's taller than everybody else by 3 inches, and he can't look down. Well, that's not good. You have to bend him over in order for him to look down, which is kind of a bummer. It'd be really nice to just be able to make him look down. As it is, he can only look up a little bit, so that is a bummer. I don't know why they did that. They could have easily just adjusted the location of the peg and it would have been fine. But you do get your rotation and a little bit of lean side to side. Your ball hinges will work no problem for the shoulders, so that's good. This part's nice and soft, or at least soft enough, so it won't get in the way. You have your full swivel and your bicep. Double jointed elbows, not going to have an issue. We have a swivel and a hinge. It's a little stiff, but it's in there for the wrist, so that's good. The hands are different sculpts. Actually, everything is a different sculpt on this guy, but it's all the same articulation on both sides. For the upper torso, we have, I guess it's a ball peg technically, but it really just wants to lean forward and back. It has a little play. Maybe it's just a hinge with a swivel. I'm not sure. It felt like a ball peg, but maybe it's not. So you can rotate it all the way around and it ratchets, which is kind of weird, but it does. So that's fine. And then you can lean it forward, which you already saw. It leans a little bit. And it leans back a little bit also. It's sculpted through almost all the way on the front, so that's good. On the back, it looks terrible. So don't look at the back too much if you're going to lean them forward. Now here's something that really grinds my gears. It's very irksome that the hips are at a very sharp angle. It's a Y hinge, basically, but there's no swivel at the thigh. So that is not good. You have to rotate the leg all the way out to the side to bring it forward. This one doesn't even want to go. Let's see if this one will. That one will work, so we'll use that one. I don't know why that one's stuck. So if you bring the leg forward, you have to bring it very far at an angle forward, and then you can just rotate it at the knee if you really want to do it, and that'll give you your posability. It's just not great. I think they could have just worked in a ball hinge for the hip, and it would have been better. This is acceptable, though, so it's not a deal breaker. You just have to be aware of the poor implementation of the hip hinge. I do really like that the knees connect kind of to where they go up onto the thigh, so that's kind of cool. I like that. You do get pretty good range out of the knee, and as you saw, there is a swivel because it just pegs in, which you'll actually have to do in the package. His legs are not connected. You may want to get a hairdryer out and warm the thighs up because the peg is very snug in the socket. Then lastly, we have a little bit of an ankle hinge, which works surprisingly well going backwards. Going forwards, you don't get any, so that's almost useless. Unless you want to pose him laying down like this with his feet straight out. That doesn't really afford much posability at all. You do have technically, wow, it's a really stiff joint. You do have an ankle rocker built in there, so you can put his leg out to the side if you want to. I still can't pose that leg. But it's not going to be that useful without the ankle hinge. So it's really a mediocre figure. It's easy to pass on this one, to be completely honest, unless you really like Groot or really want the alternate head. If you got the old movie Groot, you definitely don't need this one. But it's only a $20 figure, so it's not like the biggest deal if you want to just pick it up to have it like I'm going to do. But, it's nothing special. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just okay. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos up every single day. We talk about action figures, movies, TV shows, video games, all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you come back for that. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, and make sure you turn on notifications. And then make sure you keep collecting.